Namaste everyone. Welcome to the day 3 of Gita Tarangaalu. Let us begin with the invocation prayer. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Gurur Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha, Vasudevasutam Devam, Kamsachanoramardhanam, Devaki Paramanandam, Krishnam Vande Jagadgurum, Shuklam Baradharam Vishnum, Shashivarnam Chaturbhujam, Prasannavadanam Dhyayet, Sarva Vignopashantaye, Yasyadviradavaktradyah, Parishadyah Parashatam, Vignam Nignanti Satatam, Vishvaksenam Tamashraye, Vyasam Vashishtanaptaram, Shakteh Pautramakalmasham, Parasharatmajam Vande, Shukatatam Taponidhim, Krishnaya Yadavendraya, Jnanamudraya Yogine, Nathaya Rukminishaya, Namo Vedanta Vedine. Om Sahana Vavatu, Sahanau Bhunaktu, Sahaviryam Karavavahaihi, Tejasvinavadhitamastu ma vidvishavahaihi. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha. Harihi Om. Let us begin with verses 11th to 20th today. Ayaneshu cha sarveshu yatha bhagamavasthitaha bhishmamevabhirakshamtu bhavantas sarva evahi tasya sanjanayan harsham kuru vruddhah pitamahaha simhanadam vinadyochaihi shankham dadhmau pratapavan tatha shankhascha bhairyascha panavanaka mukhaha sahasaivabhyahanyamta sashabdastu mulo bhavatu tatashvaitairhayairyukte mahati syandane sthitau madhavah pandavaschaiva divyau shankhau pradadhmatuhu panchajanyam hrushikeshaha devadattam dhananjayaha paundram dadhmau mahashankham Bhimakarma Vrukodaraha Ananta Vijayam Raja Kunti Putro Yudhishthiraha Nakulas Sahadevascha Sughoshamani Pushpakau Kashyascha Parameshwasaha Shikhandi cha Maharathaha Dhrishtadyumno Viratascha Satyakischa Parajitaha Drupado Draupadeyascha Sarvashah Prithivipate Saubhadrascha Mahabahuhu Shankhan Dadhmuh Prithak Prithak Saghoshodhartarashranam Hridayani Vyadarayat Nabhascha Prithivim Chaiva Tumulo Vyanunadayan Athavyavastitan Društva Dhartarashran Kapidvajaha Pravrutte Shastra Sampate Dhanurudyamya Pandavaha. So what can we learn from the last few verses? So if you look at in the last few verses, we saw both sides of the army blowing conch shells. First started with Kauravas army, then followed by Pandavas army. So on Pandava's side, every hero from mighty Bhima to youthful Abhimanyu blew their unique conch shell. That sound was so piercing. It was like a collective roar, a moment of exhilarating, unified team morale that terrified the opposition, Kauravas. But right at the absolute peak of the collective energy, the focus shifts to one man, Arjuna, who requests Krishna to drive the chariot into the center of the battlefield so that he can face the opposition. So, this is the key insight. The collective roar is absolutely vital for team morale, for rallying the troops, for bringing everyone onto the same page. But it cannot sustain the leader in the moment of final defining decision. So, what is the practical application? Prepare for one's own actions and consequences. Okay, this is just not ancient wisdom. It is crucial lesson that need to be applied in corporate, family, or personal leadership. We all know the difference between the team spirit and the cold reality of a high stake decision. It could be handling an emergency production issue or critical production launch. So we must understand the difference between the team morale and the personal responsibility. So that has two components. One is the momentum trap. The exhilarating momentum of a group team cheer or budget approval or enthusiastic launch meeting can easily carry us forward without conscious thought. That high moment can make us forget the true weight of the execution. It could be execution of a project, execution of a responsibility, execution of a critical decision. So, what do we need to do? The leader or the person owning the execution, they have to pause. They have to prepare mentally for the moment of individual burden, individual responsibility. Okay, even when the entire team is cheering. So just take a pause and ask yourself, am I ready for the full consequences of my action? So, friends, this pause, this moment of solitary self check is what separates a successful leader from an ordinary one. The ordinary one simply carried away by the momentum of crowd or momentum of group energy. Okay. With that, let's conclude today's session. Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Shri Gurubhyo Namaha Harihi Om. See you tomorrow.